In recent times, many people in the diaspora are moving to Ghana, making Ghana one of the #1 tourist destinations. Moving to Ghana has become a big deal now, but why is that so? In this episode of Living in Africa, I introduce a business owner who shares her experiences moving from New York to Accra and starting a business. What's up, guys? It's your girl again. Yeah, today I'm in Nana Ashanti's beautiful shop, the big shop in Pantan. Nana Ashanti is a Ghanaian-based YouTuber, and Nana, tell us a little bit about your channel.
Oh God, okay. Everybody on Genevieve Derby's channel, first of all, if you're watching this channel, you've not subscribed. I mean, how are we gonna pay the bills around here? Go ahead. So I am a content creator, an entrepreneur, and a business lecturer. So I am here now in Accra, Ghana. I'm relocated from New York City. I live here now. I'm working here now. So that's like, I think, a little bit of my background.
Yeah. So now, how long have you lived in Ghana? I know you were, as you say, in the US before, and actually, what motivated you to move to Ghana?
Oh my God, what a huge question.
I mean, I'm subscribed to her channel, by the way, guys. She tells people to move to Ghana, and in recent times, it's like she's a little bit discouraged.
I know.
Of telling people to actually move to Ghana.
Not only did I used to tell people to move to Ghana, I used to run a relocation service for people.
Wow,
so I would find them places to live, things to do, like all that stuff. These days it's a bit, because I don't like being a content creator and be selling people like a dream. Right now, Ghana is not. We'll talk about that in another video. But yes, on my channel, I talk about, how to start a business, the kind of businesses you can do in Ghana. So I have a few videos on that. And one of the things I used to do was telling people, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, because I used to teach in a public university in Ghana, University of Cape Coast.
Wow,
for like a year and a half. I was teaching entrepreneurship, if you can imagine, and like marketing and things like that. So this is like a practical class, if you would say. For me to be able to tell people like what I'm doing, this is how you do it, and hopefully in the future, when investments pick up in Ghana, someone will see the content and they will see what I've done and they will build something, incredible.
Wow.
Hopefully.
Wow.
Yeah.
How is business in Ghana?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
In Accra. Because Ghana is big. I mean, most people in the diaspora, when they hear Ghana, they only
think about Accra, which is very bad. Because when I say business in Ghana, I mean business in Ghana. I don't mean business in Accra, because there are certain things that affect all of us business-wise. When it comes to transportation, fuel is the same price. Like Kumasi people don't have different liter at their pump than we do. We all share the same prices. The roads are all bad. Like there's certain things that run through, and that affects like your business and your bottom line in Ghana. People's attitudes, human resource, the work ethic of Ghanaians. So when I talk about business in Ghana, it's usually very all-encompassing, not just Accra. It really depends on what you do. Really, it really depends on what you. Ghana is such a young country. I always tell people this. We're such a young country compared to America. It's like 240 something years old. You can't compare the things that have worked in other countries to the things that will work in a developing country. You understand? So as a business person, you need to be cognizant of the fact that the model that will work somewhere will not work here. Now see how KFC is doing in Ghana now. They're doing great.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Because now people are working a lot. The middle class is shooting up. People have a little bit more money to spend, so this is a time for you to start fast food business in Ghana. If you started it like 20 years ago, why are you eating out? You're supposed to be cooking in your house.
Sure.
So it really depends on the kind of business in Ghana. Ghana is great for business if you do the right business. You could also lose all your money if you don't take care. Yeah.
So talking about business, say in Ghana, what business would you say is ideal, especially in Accra here?
Yeah.
What business do you think would thrive well in Accra here?
I'll just say just in general, even if you were living in Wale Boko, you're living in Techimano, wherever, we're consumers, we're not manufacturers. We eat stuff. We grow the things, then we take it somewhere for it to be produced, and then we buy the things back. That's where we are as a people. Hopefully in the future, in my lifetime, I might see as becoming a manufacturing country. So you want to go into consumer goods, whatever it is that people can't make here but they need, that's what you want to do.
Sure.
So you want to do like maybe electronics because people can produce phones over here. You want to go into like car business because we can produce that. You get what I mean? Everything that we need.
Car, I think we have one person that produces car.
Yeah, how is that going?
It's a question, guys.
You know, he hasn't made it commercial yet to a point that I could just walk into a showroom and go pick out a car that I want. He hasn't made it commercial. So when he does make it commercial, people will do it. But whatever is like consumer goods, that's where you want to be.
Why they name the big shop?
I mean, my YouTube subscribers picked the name for me. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you will see the whole process from when I was looking for a place.
I was following your journey.
Yes, everybody. I had a couple of names in mind, but my YouTube subscribers in the YouTube comments kind of decided that we should call it the big shop. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, one day, I don't want it to be a big supermarket. I don't want it to, people are like, oh, why didn't you just take all the stores over here and just like, I was like, that's not my goal. I want to have a provision store model, right? That in every neighborhood, this model could be replicated. Because I'm not going to go compete with ShopRite. Do you get what I mean?
But you can compete.
I can, but I wouldn't want to compete because like the way certain things like go on over there, they appeal to a certain kind of people. Like when kids get a little pocket money, they go to ShopRite because they think that, you know, it's time for me to go grab whatever. You know, that's a brand they have created for themselves. Mine is, I want you to be able to just get out of your room, walk a few meters to any big shop that's around and pick things that you actually need. Okay. That's the model. You understand? Instead of like a big boss shop or wherever it is. So everybody has their brand, and you know, this is what I want the big shop to accomplish. It's a small shop, but it's big.
Now, so I followed your journey when you're looking for the shop.
Yes.
When you found it, you even went on break for some time because of the whole registration process and everything. But my viewers don't know about it. So tell us about your transitioning process. So
I'm going to give you guys an exclusive. When I used to live in New York, I used to have a shop. It was called Carry Africa. I used to sell African like beads and like necklaces and things. So I'd done e-commerce and like retail for some time. So when I decided to come to Ghana in 2018, I said, okay, I'm going to go to Ghana and recreate this. Because it would be like cutting off all the middlemen that I used to deal with, and I can start my own shop in Ghana. That's what I had in mind. But when I came to Ghana, my parents have like a basic school and it needed help. And I'm a business major. I have to like kind of turn the business around. So for the next 3 years, I was teaching on the weekend, running the school on the weekdays, and that's all that I did. So after a while, when it was on its feet, I had to step back, you know, and think about what it is that, you know, I could do. So I just thought it would be more interesting for me to start being on YouTube and being like 5 businesses to start in Ghana, blah, blah, blah. But instead show people that if you wanted to start a business, the rent, how much it costs, where you need to go get your registration, how to register your name, get a tax ID, where to get funding, all that stuff is like on my YouTube channel and Ashanti. So if you go there, you might, you know, see a playlist of stuff that have to do with business. Even if you're not Ghanaian or you don't live in Ghana, it might spark some ideas.
Definitely will.
So I hope it's helpful.
What are some of the products you sell here in your shop?
So we have the popular brands like, you know, the Fritos and the Nestle products and Unilever and just, you know, the usual suspects, you know, I feel like Ghanaians also.
Indomie, Ghanaian favorite.
Exactly. Ghanaians don't like change. They don't like change. They want the brand. Like if I want Indomie, I want the yellow one specifically. So I have the usual suspects in here, and I also have some made in Ghana products. So I have the, like right behind you is the African black soap, liquid soap by Nuts. It's from Tamale. So you have that. I mean, you could actually smell that. There are different flavors. There's one with like orange and sandalwood. This one is with lemongrass.
Lemongrass and tea tree.
And I think like they try to, a lot of the Ghanaian products,
very organic.
Exactly. It doesn't, you know, they try to get it as close to a Dove as possible. So people would try it. And so, you know, I have made in Ghana products. I mix them up with the regular products so
yeah.
that, you know, someone might give it a chance, and people have been giving it a chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have that. We also have our cafe right here.
Yeah.
You know, we have, you know, the usual suspects, but we also have like made in Ghana coffee here, Kawamoka. So they make it in Lekfebi in Volta region. So we have that. We have them in different flavors and stuff. So if you come in here in the mornings, afternoons, evenings, you can get a smoothie. Very soon I'll introduce certain things on the cafe menu. Maybe we'll do like ice kenke and fula and things like that too. You
ice
know,
kenke smoothie.
I know, wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so people have been trying the smoothies and they like it, but I feel like, okay, like let's add more local stuff to it to kind of, you know.
I mean, when I was coming here, I had that in mind. I wanted to try the smoothies or the pastries.
We can do smoothies. It's fine. Like on you know, on the weekend, it's just very funny to me because I've noticed that on the weekdays, people are going home like, oh, I don't have tissue paper, or I don't have milk. Let me pass by and get milk. But then on the weekend, is either they're shopping in the bigger malls or they're just like at home, you know, and they're ordering for you to bring to the house. So on the weekdays, we're very busy, it's full. And then on the weekends, kind of like quiets down a bit. So if you want to catch us at our, you know, come on the weekdays. Yeah.
But how is the business flow like? Are people coming in there?
Oh yeah, I mean, there has never been a day that we've opened that nobody has come in here to buy anything, which has like been, you know,
great,
that's how you know that you're doing something, when there's like activity, you know. So as for that, even if you were to start a business and, you know, you were going to compete with a big shop, I actually encourage you to do it because you want to put your money somewhere that you'll get back, you know. And the markup is really good. Even though our products are very like affordable and stuff, we still have made money, you know, in the past couple of months that we've been active. So that's like some advice for you.
Yeah. What would you say makes your business or your shop different from any other like provision shop or local shop? Yeah,
I think one of the things that I really considered was like the flow of provisions stores. Sometimes you go to a provision store, number one, they don't allow you to walk in there. There's just one woman behind the counter and open there, and then they'll just
pick it up
and give it to you. And you ask them what's the price, and then you see them thinking in your brain like, how much is this? How much is it? Okay, we're 8 cities. Tomorrow you come and it's like 9 cities, and it's just never like consistent.
Exactly.
Because the person is over there just pricing it anyhow that they want. So one thing I did was like, sometimes people still come here because of the culture of standing outside provision store. They'll just stand outside, and I'll be like, oh, just come inside, you know. So the floor is one of it. Now, the second thing is also because we have like kind of 2 businesses running in one. We have fresh food most of the times outside, and then we have, you know, the cafe going here. And behind us, we have like meat, chicken. All of it is local, nothing imported. It's all made in Ghana, poultry farm direct. You know, so we try to increase the variety of the things and not price it like a mall brand. You know, so we're kind of like in the middle. We're not like a huge store, and we're not like your regular provision store. Yeah, we're like a comfortable like middle. So
yeah, that's great. You guys should pass by her shop if you're in Ghana, of course, and if you plan on coming to Ghana too, you pass by her shop. It's our part-time.
So you could find us also on WhatsApp at 055-055-4493. If you're not in Ghana but you want to order something for a Genevieve Derby, just you can go there. You can shop like it's an online store. I have the whole catalog there, prices, pictures, and then we deliver to everywhere in Accra, Tema, and Kaswa for now. Even to Kumasi, we send some orders. Yeah, by the we've gone so many places like Sishi, Kumasi, Koforidua. We pack the stuff and we send it. Or if you're in Ghana or you're in Accra, you can pass by Adenta. We are at Adenta Pantine Junction. The name of the building is Oforiwa Heights. Or you could just put the big shop in Google Maps and it will bring you right here. So
do you plan on doing any Christmas sales?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I have a box of like solely like Ghanaian made stuff. Maybe I'll give Genevieve one.
Yeah.
You know, we have all the Ghana made stuff. I want people to be able to try them because I promise you, like Nanes rice, for instance, they have tried to get it as close to the imported rice as possible. But you're never gonna really know unless you take a chance on it. So in Christmas, we're going to have the regular hampers and all of that, but I'm also going to create a box called the Big Box. Okay.
I saw that.
Yes.
I think you mentioned it in one of your videos.
I probably did. Yeah. Yes. So I will be sending them out of Ghana, but I'll also be selling some of them in Ghana. It will be like a box full of all the made in Ghana goods, so people can try them. So just watch out. You never know what else we're going to do. So
now, do you plan on expanding your business like in different parts of Accra or Ghana?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the whole idea was it from the beginning. We built it with expansion. So if you look at like some of the wood and things that we did, something that can be easily replicated wherever it is in Ghana, nothing too complicated. So yeah, I'm definitely going to own maybe a couple more stores myself, but a few, like the rest of them are going to be franchises. I want like young women, men, anywhere to like be able to take the model and just replicate it where, because I can possibly be you know, I can't be like businesses that just pop up and there's a branch here and there's a branch here and it's not sustainable. And I also think about succession, how a lot of Ghanaian businesses, like when the owner dies, the business is dead. It's a big problem because we're never going to get a General Electric or a Samsung, or we're never going to get those brands because when, you know, what's the name? Whitechapel's CEO dies, Whitechapel is dead. You know, there has to be like some succession, and we can only do that if other people buy into the idea, right? So yeah.
You've lived in US for some time. I don't know how long, or all your life. Or?
No. I actually grew up in Ghana. I left here when I was like a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said you had a business when you were in the US.
I did, yeah.
So, given the opportunity, would you like to send or open a big shop?
I know where Jennifer is going with this question.
Your main focus is only in Ghana.
I have actually like thought about the idea, like I would open like a pop-up big shop in New York for like a year. But I'm scared I might enjoy it and then I won't come back to Ghana again.
Then just stay.
You know? I'm actually scared because I was thinking, okay, like in the US and in other like locations, Europe, wherever, we have like the local African stores and we call them African markets. So it's not specific, it's not Ghana specific, it's not Nigeria, it's not none of that. It's just palm oil, we all use palm oil. We all, you know what I mean? Different kinds of meats and seasonings from different countries. So I thought maybe if I open a big shop pop-up like somewhere, let's say in the US, I could get different items from Ghana-made stuff, Nigeria-made stuff, Niger-made, and then create a big shop in Canada. I could just give somebody a business idea anyway.
It's true. Free business idea.
I know.
Advice,
and then maybe create like a cafe, but it's like an African cafe. So maybe we have a little jollof over here, a little yassa going on here, a little, you know. I would like. So I've actually thought about the idea, but so. I try to stay away from going back to America.
I think you definitely come back. You know, there's something about Ghana. We can't actually pinpoint. But
I know. You travel a lot too, right?
I travel a lot. I know anytime you travel, even the whole process, being in the plane, you can't wait to get to your destination. But when you get there,
and you're like, after a while,
you just want to come back home.
I know. I know. Ghana really does a number.
But you can't actually pinpoint. And when you get there, you're like,
Jennifer, it is. It's like I feel like home is not even it's like a spirit thing, like you have to feel it.
Exactly.
And I mean I lived in America for a long time, and I just still, when I go back, I'm like, okay, it's been 2 weeks, we have to get out of here. You know, so I don't want to go and spend so much building a business over there, and like in a year or two I'll be like, okay, time to pack up, I have to go back to Ghana. You know,
you never know. Maybe then by the time you set up in New York, you get someone to help you with a business. So you can still.
I mean, if somebody's out there and they would love to partner, like, you know, on the idea, I would definitely like send me an email. I would like to do that. You know. I think it would be great.
So guys, you are going to be seeing more of these videos. I'm going to be interviewing people with big ideas, good businesses, and you know what? Check Nana Ashanti's channel. You're going to love her channel. She gives a lot of advice on growing your business in Ghana and also moving to Ghana. But now, I don't think she's doing that anymore.
Not until they fix the country.
Yeah. Ghana,
It'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. Small, we'll be fine. So Nana, any last words?
I think, you know, whatever it is that you keep pondering over when it comes to business, or whatever you keep pondering over and over again, go out there and ask people that are actually doing it.
Yeah.
You know, talk to them. Maybe you talk to 10 people, probably 8 of them don't want to talk to you, but 2 of them will tell you exactly what it is they're doing and how they're doing it right. You know, you can be sitting on a big idea, be watching videos about business all day long. It's not going to matter until you actually do it.
I'll catch you next time. I love you guys so much. And
Bye.
Bye.